Yes.
I'm on FaceTime with Jen Moynihan-Wynn from North Carolina. Hey, Jen, I want to ask you, what do you think of our live trip reports? Do you listen to those?
Oh, yeah. I really enjoy them. I especially enjoy your coffee talks in the morning because I kind of like to hear what you have planned for the day. There's like an excitement in your voice that is so wonderful to hear. And then the ambient sounds of the parks just kind of brings me some joy. So I think they're a lot of fun to listen to.
Well, I love hearing that because we're going to do a live trip report now when we go geeking on Walt Disney World.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Welcome home, Disney World geeks. This episode features live recordings from our All-Star Sports Resort and the new Toy Story Land from our September 2018 Disney World trip on episode 261 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your Geekin' Family Podfather, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast, also featuring Mama, Auntie Judy, Soul Sister Holly, cousins Jen and EJ, and our Geekin' family will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions, as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. Now, our regular podcast release day is on Mondays, but occasionally I slip in a live recording on a Thursday release. So this is one of those, and happy Thanksgiving to all of our U.S. geeks. I'm so thankful for our Geekin' family. You bring us such joy and friendship every single day. And if you're listening to podcasts to plan your Disney vacation, we're Disney travel experts and we're independent travel agents with Fairy Tale Concierge. Fairy Tale Concierge is an authorized Disney vacation planner agency, and Disney World, boy, it can be an overwhelming vacation to plan. So let Mama and Auntie Judy explain it all to you and help you create a great plan with fast passes, dining reservations, and tips on the best rooms and resorts in Disney World. Join our email list, the Geekin' Gazette, and stay up to date with the latest promotions. Stay up to date with us, and you get info when you're ready to make and book that trip. Just go out to our website, geekinonwdw.com/advice, to request our help. Hey geeks, this episode, it features our first live trip report recording from our September 2018 trip, and starts off with a coffee walk from the All-Star Sports Resort. I really enjoyed that. If you heard our past trip reports, that we've already started talking about that. We already put that out there in the feed, and you hear us waiting for the bus, and I'm chatting with Mama and Auntie Judy on our way over to Hollywood Studios, and then we continue the talk as we walk into Hollywood Studios. This is our very first time in Toy Story Land. Kind of cool that I had that recorded for you guys. We bypassed the 90-minute wait line for Slinky Dog as the cast members steer us on over to Alien Saucers, and we ride and record all of Alien Saucers for the first time. And then you can hear us ordering over at Woody's Lunchbox. And I also record the Green Army Men. They have a little show they do now over in Toy Story Land, and I record that entire thing. So let's have some fun. Join me now for the first time at the All-Star Sports Resort and Toy Story Land with Mama, Auntie Judy, and Uncle Ken. Good morning, geeks. This is Curtis, and I am at the All-Star Sports Resorts. Let's check the time. 6:15 in the morning. Just stepped out of my room. Got big surfboards all along my room. I'm in building 6, and Mama and Judy, they scored us the room that they picked with the touringplans.com fax system. And I'm right outside the pool on the first floor. And I can see the grandstand spirits right from where I'm standing now. Just walked outside my room. This is like the most perfect room for being close to the pool, close to get my coffee. So this will not be a long coffee walk. I'll have to find a place to sit down. It's still dark out. No one is around. Not like last night. I'll tell you the thing about staying at the Value and the All-Stars is the amount of people. I've said this before on the podcast. That is the biggest difference. It is abandoned right now, though. Love the early mornings. Let's go over here. I'm halfway there already to get my coffee. And there's a guy sitting at a table there smoking, looking at his mobile phone. First person I saw. The pool is peaceful, just lit up. Looks nice, and I gotta tell you about our day. Boy, it was one of the grandest days for a first day. Arrival day. We had a fantastic flight, me and Mama, out of Hartford. No problems. Got in like 20, 30 minutes early. About a 15-minute wait for the Magical Express. And let's see what happens here when I walk inside the doors. Not too loud in here. They always have a sports game going on. I like the sports theme. You know what I'll do? I'll get my coffee and then I'll talk to you when I get back outside. Nice coffee. I tell you what, I'm feeling pretty tired already for the first day. Of course, we got up at 2 o'clock in the morning to come down here yesterday morning. And yeah, we got a lot of people starting to wake up. I don't know what time they open up there. The workers were getting breakfast ready. So we get down into Orlando and 15-minute wait. I'm like, wow, we're making such great time. Now, I was so excited. You guys probably know that I love meeting listeners, especially down here in Disney World when I'm here. And I put out an itinerary to a Facebook message group of all the people that I had heard were going to be here this week. And I had a count of like 18 people. So we'll see how I make out. Well, the first day, I had a pretty good day, good start. And I was totally surprised to read on Facebook earlier last week that Michelle Young from the Disney Dream Girls podcast host. She's been on our show. I've been on her show. She's from the UK, and she's a real sweetheart. I was so excited to meet her. The only problem was she was leaving at 1:30. She went on a cruise. She was here, I found out, for 3 weeks, including the cruise. And I knew we had a small window of opportunity to meet her. I'm walking this is really nice. This is like a beach theme here with big surfboards on the resorts and like a boardwalk kind of walkway. So just walk around the buildings here. And so I was, and Mama said we probably would get into Magic Kingdom about 1 o'clock and that we still had to activate our annual passes. And I was thinking, I don't know, we're going to have some downtime here in terms of crowds, but it was really crowded when we got to the resort and we checked in. We were still making good time. Then we got on the bus and the bus went from from the sports to the music and the movies. One of those big, huge buses, the double buses. Got into Magic Kingdom, and I think, let's see, we were there about noon. We were, maybe 11:30 even, and so I was getting excited. But then we see this line to activate our annual pass. Of course, we can't get in the park until we get our passes set. So Judy was actually, she already has her pass. Oh, there's a huge Mickey Mouse here in the middle of the resort. I'm walking all around. There are tons of buildings. Oh, look, there's like some kind of baseball or badminton. I gotta go look. There's some characters. This is a pretty cool resort. Yeah, so as usual, Auntie Judy went over, and Michelle and I were messaging the whole time since I got off the plane. And we made a plan to meet over at the Christmas shop in Liberty Square. We first were going to try to meet where the Muppets were playing. They do that little outdoor show at the Liberty Square. And Auntie Judy and Ken went over. I just spilled coffee all down my pants. I'm wearing the shorts I wore yesterday. So maybe it's not too bad. Oh, just like me. So we were waiting. It ended up being, I thought it was like going to be an hour line, and I was getting really anxious, but we got out of there about 45 minutes, and we headed on over to the Christmas shop. And I come into the Christmas shop, and I don't see him, and then I turn a corner, and there's Auntie Judy and Michelle. Of course, big hugs. And we talked for like 15 minutes there. It was so nice of her to wait up for me and Mama, and got all caught up, got our pictures, got a great picture. And thanks so much to the geeks who've been really active on Facebook with me the first day, and some of the pictures from the airport and from the meetup with Michelle, and everybody is liking. I mean, I got over 100 likes on one of the selfies me and Mom took. This is weird. So the little ducks are playing. Little Donald's out there. He's playing tennis, but his nephews are playing baseball on the tennis court. Donald doesn't look happy. That's funny. All right. This is a big tennis one. So that was so exciting to meet Michelle, and we got to get together, Michelle and I, and talk about food and wine. Because I know she got a couple days, but I'm sure she did actually tell us that we got to try the lobster roll. It's a small kind of bite for like $8, but it's on the meal plan, and we're on the meal plan this week, so we could get that as a snack. I'm really excited to go over there. I'll tell you a little bit. We wanted to check into Epcot yesterday, and we want to get 4 check-ins because for pass holders they have a cheese board. Apparently that's kind of small, but we're on a quest to get our cheese board. All right, so Magic Kingdom, we got a lot done in Magic Kingdom. We had 3 fast passes. We went on Small World. It was a nice start to our trip. A little coffee. Went on Small World, and then I was getting a message from Jeff Opolka, who's one of our geeks, and he lives down here. He actually happens to work same company that I work for. And I had met him through an interest group that I set up for Disney World on my work intranet. And so he was here for the weekend, and he was messaging me. And then you gotta understand too, guys, I'm not the commander of the trips. Like, I have to follow orders. And I wanted to go over and meet him right away over at Pirates. He was waiting. But Mom and Judy, they're the captains of the ship, and they wanted to go over to PhilharMagic, so we did that. We had a fast pass for Pirates around 2 o'clock, so we got over there. I think they waited for us. They had already rode Pirates. Their daughter was doing the pirate game there, And I think it was the first time. She had already done it 3 times. They get these little cards, too, when you complete the map. And you can get some fast passes after you complete 2 maps. So she had extra fast passes. But got a chance to meet Jeff and gave him a handshake. I don't know, I might give him a hug. And then I think, his wife and daughter, and got pictures, and again, the geeks are liking and commenting on all those. Love it. It makes here's one tip, guys. When you're in Disney World, if you're doing a lot of video and Facebook and all these things, your phone battery, I didn't have my little charger. Luckily, Ken has a little one that he brought that I was able to tap into and charge back up to 50% during the day. But it's so cool. I already met a bunch of geeks, and it's just getting started. That was the highlight, obviously, of the day. Enjoyed riding Pirates. We actually went over to Splash, set a 30-minute wait. It ended up, I think it was much longer than that, but we have the scooter with Judy and handicap. It was a little bit shorter, not much, because I saw some people getting on. We get on the other side. Got ahead a little bit there. I'm hardly drinking my coffee. I'm just talking. Oop, just saw a bunny cross the path. Yeah, that just reminds me. We saw a squirrel. Of course, the squirrels are just so... All the wildlife in Disney World is so friendly. Almost too friendly. They get so close to humans. But there was a squirrel hanging, like sleeping. I got a picture of him hanging over the door as we were walking into Splash Mountain, which was really cool. I love this surfboard and beach theme here. All right. So we actually had a fast pass for Splash, but it was later in the evening, and so we got that done, and then we went and did the Haunted Mansion, and that was cool. We ate at Columbia Harbor House, and that's an awesome start, and I had my lobster roll, and the ladies were making a comment how there's like a little different taste and spice or something to the lobster roll. The meat, mine was fantastic. I know my friend Melissa said I'd be disappointed, but I don't know if they changed it again or what, Melissa. But man, I had a huge claw meat in mine. I had my homemade chips that I love so much. Mama accidentally ordered French fries, and we've said this before, but friends and my geeks, you got to use mobile ordering, and especially now that it's on the meal plan too, because we were there, we usually rope drop, and then, we're there early. We don't have to worry about lines, but this line was like near the door. We had our mobile order. We got there a little early, sat down, got our spot, and then our order was ready, and we were good to go. As a matter of fact, Mom was worried that our French fries were going to be considered snacks because we got French fries and we also got chips, but I don't think it worked out that way. I'm going to get another refill on my coffee. All right, got a little refill on the coffee and learned that one little station, breakfast platter, Mickey Waffles, is open at 6:30, and the rest of the stations open up at 7. Got my coffee. There was a woman there. She looks like she just got her mug, or she had the cover still on the mug, and she tried to pull the coffee. Lucky that it didn't come out. Only a little bit came out, but she didn't have the cover off. She said, yeah, I'm awake. I said, yeah, wait till later in the week. So there were some people in there getting breakfast. Morning. Hi, guys. Morning. And so, yeah, I love this theme here. Boy, we really scored on the room. And so, morning. Little bird whistling there. Good morning to me. They have the menus up on the boards, and I gotta tell you, I'm a little disappointed. I don't see a good egg sandwich. That's a Stone favorite, egg sandwiches. You got a good egg sandwich in your food court or at the resort, and you are good to go on our, in my mind. Mama makes a mean egg sandwich. All right. And all my boys love egg sandwiches. Ah, yes. So then after we finished our Magic Kingdom, we had a busy first day, which is, I'm afraid for Mama when she does that, because she takes boning, again, getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning to come here. And she was starting to feel it when we were leaving Magic Kingdom. And we took the monorails over one little stop that kind of slowed us down, but no, we were fine. We got over to Epcot. We wanted to check in so we could be there for our cheese board later, and we got to check in 4 times. And we were, the lines, the crowds really are pretty busy. I don't know about low crowds. Maybe after this weekend, it is Labor Day weekend. The crowds have been pretty steady and heavy, and there are lines. And so we did I was surprised, but it's only the first weekend for the Food and Wine Festival, so I shouldn't be surprised. I was trying, the line for no bags was pretty long. And so it was easier to go into the line with bags. So me and Ken followed our wives through the metal detectors, and Mom was fading big time, and I knew we were just basically going to go over we went over to guest services. One of the cast, I couldn't get in, by the way, this time. I got into Magic Kingdom without any problem, and my Magic Band went blue 3 times, so I had to wait till someone came over and cleared me. I think they took my picture, too, with an iPad. I don't know. Maybe they're doing face recognition here, and they God forbid someone sneaks in for the day. So anyways, I got in, and the cast member said we had to go to guest services to get our magnet, which is really funny now that I think about it, because I pretty much knew that they have this festival center that's set up, and years and years ago, I remember doing Body Wars in this building. And quite honestly, I don't remember half the other things that were in the building. It's like a round building, and it's between kind of near Ellen's, where Ellen's is being all ripped up now. And there's a Gardens of the Galaxy attraction being built. And then the Mission Space is there to the right. So they have this building you walk up into. It's really cool. I was really interested in going up there and check it out, and that's what we did. That was really our mission for this particular day, was really just to check in and then get our magnet. Oh, and by the way, I took pictures of the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction that's being built. It's a huge structure right now that's going up. That will be a roller coaster attraction, and it looks like you're probably gonna come in through the Ellen entrance. So we come on. So they did a really nice job with this festival. There's signs for like draft beers or specialty beers there, and wine, and it looks like they have demonstrations in there. So lots of things going on, but we see this line forming. I shouldn't say form. It was already formed. We have some coffee. Say hi to Donald. He's playing tennis here. Hi, Donald. That coffee's good. So glad they got rid of Nescafe years ago and went to Joffrey's. But this line, this was the line of all lines. This building is in a circle. Well, the line was in the complete circle. And I saw Judy trying to find the end of it, and then finally gave up and said, no, we're not waiting in this line. So we're hoping that we can get our magnet. When we saw the backside of it, they kind of go inside of this small building in the middle, and that's where they're handing out magnets. They're checking your ID. You have to have your pass holder ID card and a license to get your magnet. People are crazy for these things. I think all the Floridian locals that have their annual passes were in there for the weekend, and it was later in the day. So we figured we could rope drop it one day and have no problem. We were talking with one of the ladies. Judy found out that they have these pass holder pins, and they have some other merchandise that's just for pass holders. Well, the Mickey pin was already gone. Think about that. That's only 3 days of the festival, and the Mickey pins are gone. And you have to be a pass holder to get one. So I don't think it was just the eBay stealers getting it. I don't know. That one was gone, but she actually wasn't interested in that one as much as the Figment, and she got the Figment one. And these kind of pin where you open it up. It's got a little magnet when you open it up. You see Figment. Oh, this one over here is basketball. I got big basketball hoops here. Really cool. All right. Yeah, we didn't last long there. We walked around. I love the merchandise for the festival. I always look for a beer magnet, bottle opener magnet, and they didn't have that. They had this little wooden thing for like $10. That's like, I don't know. It's not a magnet though, but it would open bottles. And I was like, whatever. They have this nice bowl though that could be like for chips. It's like in a Mickey shape. Could be like chips and dips. I think Mom and I both like that. And well, Judy ended up getting her pin, and I think they have this Remy game. You know how they have these like little hunts? Like in Easter time, they have like an egg hunt. During the art festival, you find the pictures and you put stickers down. So they have one with Remy, and you walk around the World Showcase and mark them. So she bought one of those. Those are like $8. I think at the end, I don't know what you get, so I'm not going to say what it is yet. We'll find out. I know that usually it's been like a refrigerator magnet or a pin or something. We'll see what you get when you complete. You have to bring a completed map back. So we'll have fun doing that. And then I can't wait for Food and Wine and World Showcase, especially on the meal plan. It's kind of fun. It's kind of liberating just to do it that way. You know what that's the one thing we like about the meal plan is you know what you're paying. I mean, Mom and Judy keep saying to me, "Don't buy the cheap cinnamon bun at the food court. Let's wait till you get something more expensive." Oh, I gotta tell you this one other thing. You know, we always have fun on the podcast talking about Dole Whip versus Citrus Swirl. And it was funny, with the four of us, Mom and Ken went for a I got that backwards. Went for a Dole Whip to the left near the tiki room. And that's where the Dole Whips are. And Judy and I went to the right around the magic carpets over towards the Citrus Swirls. I think Ken actually ended up coming over on my side. Mom got her Dole Whip float. Ken got the sweet orange float. And I know Judy got, I believe, a citrus swirl on a cone, I believe she got. But this was the very first time I've heard about this in the podcast. You know, it kind of went over my head. And I've had root beer floats down here before that were just divine. So yummy. But this time, I went for the citrus swirl float. And let me tell you, friends and geeks, that is the bomb. Holy cow. So refreshing. You know, I was really thirsty anyway. So I was thinking, a little orange soda and citrus swirl. Morning. And that was, I'd heard about it, and that one's a little more expensive too, so it's a good thing to do with the meal plan. You get a little more, so $1 more, whatever. But it was, just like the citrus swirl. What was great, it was actually spilling all over my hand when she gave it to me with the orange soda, and it didn't melt too bad. So, that's the other thing about the weather. It's been, it was warm, 90, but not too humid, a little bit humid. There was some shade, the sun would get blocked a little bit. Big thunderstorm threat that didn't hit us. So over and all, it wasn't too bad. I've been down here when it's worse in August. So, all right. Oh, hey, little bunny. He's chewing on the grass here. Hey, little buddy. You can get so close to these guys. Hey, little pal. I'm gonna get your picture. Oh, failed on that picture. He was holding for my picture, but Tiana came by. The princess, I said, "You look beautiful," and the bunny rabbit ran away. All right. So the weather was awesome. Yeah, so my debut citrus swirl float, absolutely fantastic, refreshing. You gotta, I love that they have a little hole in the middle, because I was able to break through the hole and let the orange soda fill in the hole. It was so good. You get the citrus swirl, and it's huge. It's really big. You get the vanilla ice cream with the tart, beautiful orange citrus swirl. They call that a slushie, by the way, I noticed on the menu for the first time. So that's really cool. I was so in between because they had the raspberry lemonade slushie there too. And I was so torn. Everything on that menu looks fantastic. I'm waiting in that line, and you ever wait in a line looking at the menu going, I don't know what I want, and I'm getting close to the beginning of this line, and it's a long line, and I still don't know what I want. And so, yeah, I made a beautiful choice. That so hit the spot because it was hot. It didn't melt too fast. We all sat there in quiet, enjoying our treat. And I think Mom screwed up the meal plan, and she paid out of hand. You gotta make sure you tell them you're using the meal plan. The woman, when I was checking out, asked me if I wanted to use one of my snack credits, and I said yes. So I guess you gotta make sure when you're checking out they don't put it on your Magic Band and charge you for it. Don't do that till you run out of snacks or meals or what have you. So yeah, all right. Well, we finished the day. Oh, I'll tell you, I can get one more coffee. Let's go in here. More people are starting to get up. I'm going to top off my coffee, and then we're going to be going to Hollywood Studios. Well, I just missed the weather report. I know they got a big tropical storm that's heading towards the Gulf. And I know when we were starting down here, it looked like it was going to be south of us. It's just a matter of how south and how much of a hit we take. Oh, yes. So we came back to the resort, and we decided to try the food court. We were starving by that time. And we still had to get our bags out of the car. Didn't know where our room was, although we pretty confident that we got the room that we picked. And then we went to the food court for the first time, and it was pretty good. I mean, I was looking at the menu going, I don't know. I'm usually not in the mood for a burger. They had 3 burgers, like a double cheeseburger. They had like a bacon all-American burger, which Mom got, fries, and a coleslaw. And then they had, me, barbecue guys. They had a barbecue burger. I went for that. Pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. And we were here like 8 o'clock. There's still quite a few people having their evening meal. Not too bad. Ken and Judy were a little late. The ladies were disappointed. They saw advertised, instead of these regular mugs, we knew we were going to get a mug on the meal plan. And they were kind of excited about getting the mug because it's supposed to be a Halloween special mug. And I told them I was looking before we left the resort in the morning. I didn't see them. And they insisted Judy wouldn't get a mug because they didn't have the Halloween mugs. Me and Mama got ours. I was so thirsty. I drank like 4 drinks of that Powerade. And then I had a couple of Cokes, I think, after that. Cherry Cokes. And so I was getting my mug. I don't care, Halloween or not. I need the refill. Oh, all right, I'm going to walk around one more time here, and then I'm going to head into the room. Mama's she's going to be all ready to roll, although she was pretty tired even this morning. She said she could have slept another couple hours. Yeah. So that was it. Got back to my room. The TV wasn't working. We called in, and actually before Ken came over, he's kind of a fix-it guy anyway. I was just going to go to sleep. I could care less about the television last night. But Mom, she has to have that thing running all the time. And so he noticed that it wasn't plugged into the TV. It was plugged into the wall, but not the TV. So he got it going before it even came to our room. That's it. I'm looking for, I don't know. I see we got late fast passes today in Magic Kingdom. So the plan is to go over to Rope Drop, Toy Story Land, and try to get on Slinky Dog because we don't have fast passes. We were so late in booking this trip. Guys, do as the Podfather says, not as he does. Right? That's what your father says anyway. That's what your mom and dad say. Do as we say, not as we do. So excited to be here and meet lots of geeks. It's all coming together. We're having fun already. And hey, geeks, we'll talk to you later.
That's how they showed it.
All right, Judy, we're in line for...
Hi, Curtis. We're in
Good morning. We're in line for what?
Hi, geeks.
What is this?
I don't know. Where are we going?
Hollywood Studios.
Am I going downtown? No. Yeah.
Hollywood Studios or ESPN.
No, I don't want to go to ESPN. I want to go to Hollywood Studios.
Why do you want to go to Hollywood
And
Studios?
Slinky Dog.
All right. How was your day yesterday?
It was great.
Yeah, we did a lot yesterday.
We did. We beat you. We beat you here.
Yeah?
I met Michelle first.
You beat me twice, as usual.
Of course.
Why do you meet geeks ahead of me?
Because I'm the geek meter.
Yeah. Is it because you're on a scooter? You're faster than me?
Well,
outrace me?
you're standing in that crazy line for your annual pass.
All right.
Or you would have gotten there at the same time. I would have still beat you though.
Last time you were in the elevator at the
right, and then at
Bay Lake Tower.
and then at the bus stop. And then you sent me that picture of Michelle's shirt. I did not need the picture of Michelle's shirt. I recognized her sitting there. I knew right away who she was.
Did she recognize you?
She was talking into her phone. She was recording.
She was?
Yeah, then she recorded the whole Muppet Show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she videoed that.
She records for her podcast into her phone?
Yeah, I believe she was. And I think because she videoed the whole Muppet Show.
Oh, yeah.
So we didn't talk. We watched.
Okay. Then she recognized you.
And no, I met her first before she recorded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It was great.
That was awesome.
Well, she said she wasn't leaving until like 10 o'clock last night.
Right.
Her plane got later and
Well, she said she was going to... She lives, 4 hours from London?
Does she really?
And she had to drive, and she wouldn't be home till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, my gosh.
And then she had to go to work the next day for the first day at school.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
So 4 o'clock their morning would have been...
So what was the highlight of yesterday?
Highlight of yesterday. Just being here.
Getting off the airplane, right?
Yeah.
And walking through
just
the
being
airport,
here.
getting on the little fake monorail. And we're here.
All the ladies think of just being here as the highlight.
Then, as always, walking under the train station and seeing the castle for the first time.
Oh, here comes our bus.
All right. No, it's not.
VIP cast member has got...
That's us.
No, I guess not.
They're sitting on it there.
They just bypassed us.
They did.
Oh, that says VIP. That is cast member. I thought it was like one of those sayings for Hollywood Studios. You know how they have
No, that's
the little message boards on the buses have
You know what's really
sayings
cool?
now. Yeah.
Was I never seen the Halloween decorations.
Oh, okay.
They were really neat.
Yeah.
But they only do them on Main Street. You get off into Adventureland and everywhere else, and they're not there.
Remember I was telling you that, Judy?
Yeah, it's just Main Street. It's really,
Well, Judy,
really cool.
I know what I want to ask you.
All right.
So you told me when I came down on the meal plan, you're so excited about the meal plan.
Yeah.
And one of the things was that you were going to get a Halloween mug for the drink stations.
Wow.
And I told you when I got here, I didn't see no Halloween mugs.
That's right. But I just saw one this morning.
Well, last night when
It
we
was
got here...
walking by. It had grown legs. It was walking past me.
Can you believe she spotted that? Oh, Hawkeye.
And what did you say to the guy?
I said, well, excuse me, where'd you get the mug?
Yeah.
He got it at the beach club. So we will make a trip over there.
But he said they were all out.
But he said Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
So we'll get in the car.
I think we're going to be on a quest to find a Halloween mug all
I
week.
remember to bring the ones that we got.
We have a quest now. That's why I didn't get mine.
Why didn't you get your mug?
Because I want the purple one. I told you not to get the mug.
What's on it?
I don't know. Mickey, I think.
So the mystery of the trip so far is, will we get the mugs or not?
But
I'm pretty sure
But
Judy will get hers. Don't you think, Ken?
I got
better get mine too.
Yeah.
I got the Halloween popcorn bucket though,
All right.
which is actually in the room because I didn't bring it.
Yeah. And did you bring it today?
No, of course not.
I forgot it. Yeah,
Yep.
already. Because that's a refillable popcorn mug.
I'll bring
right?
it tomorrow.
It's probably still got popcorn in it.
It does. I only ate half of it.
Well, where are we going today?
The studios. You know what? I also have, Kurt, in this bag, I have the shirts, the extra shirts.
You have how many extra shirts do we have?
4.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to Hollywood.
Yeah, no, I've got 2 tie-dye double X.
Oh, wow.
And I have 2 V-neck women's extra large. But they're
right.
probably more like a woman's large. They're weird. But they're pretty. So
Are we going full stink today?
No.
Why do we have fast passes for like late, like in the evening
Because
over
we're not
at
going
Magic
full
Kingdom?
stink. We're going slow stink.
Magic Kingdom.
We're going slow stink.
Why are we going to Epcot today?
To check in so we can get our cheese board.
We need our second check-in of the week.
Yeah, just kind of cruise through.
And maybe we can get our magnet this morning, too.
All right. I don't know. We're going to be there
Give it
late.
a shot.
All right.
All right, I got to go up because they're coming.
We got to get on the bus. A lot of people in line here. We're going to be the first on the bus because Judy's got the scooter. We're totally cutting in front of the line. Ha ha ha.
I was scanning before. Did he scan you too?
No, I got through the metal detector. They didn't even...
Oh, there's Cam.
They actually told me I didn't need to go through the metal detector, so that was good. So, Mama, I wanted to ask you, I gave you my recorder because I was afraid if I go to their metal detector, they might, when I put it in that little tray, they might, like, say something to me.
Yeah.
Like, confiscate it or something for today.
Yeah.
So, when I handed it to you to bring it through the bag check, what did that woman say to you?
She's laughing because she said, just like the guys, they always empty their pockets and walk through, and then you have to wait. And I laughed because I said, he's got to wait for me anyway. So
I was afraid that,
big
yeah,
deal.
my recorder will get confiscated.
kinda
Rich
hide
Stork
it
one
in there.
time had his confiscated, but it was, I think, only because they were doing something special in the park that day.
Yeah.
But I don't, just to be sure.
I kind of tuck it under my charger so he doesn't really.
Oh, it's beautiful here now, but I don't know if there's like no clouds in the sky.
Oh, they said noontime. So.
We might get rain at noon.
Yeah.
Oh, what time is it here? So it's not quite 5 after 8. Was the park opening at 8 o'clock today?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're kind of on the main. Oh, here comes Judy out of the bathroom.
All right, head to the dog.
And so I see that Lori Oliveri is in line for Toy Story Land. You know, the crowds are just huge here right now, actually. We certainly didn't beat the crowds to get to the Toy Story Land. Everybody's piling in here. There's lots of construction on the right side. The buses are dropping us off, kind of a little bit of a walk to the front of the park. And the whole gondola system is all roped, or, you know, those big fences they put up. I think that's all new bus areas, and they've got the old bus area roped off. And I think off to the right side here, the Star Wars. No, you know what? The Star Wars land is out and back. That's right. I forgot. I don't know what I was thinking. I told the woman on the bus that, and her name was Amanda, by the way. Shout out to Amanda, who met me for the very first time. Hasn't listened to the podcast yet, but I gave her my card, so I think she will be a new listener. So if you're listening to this in the future, Amanda, welcome to the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast family. So fun to meet people here for the first time. She asked me, she heard me mention that I had a podcast to someone else, and Amanda said, "Oh, I listened to a podcast," and I showed her ours. Boy, if we wanted to go do Tower of Terror, it'd be no problem. Yeah, everybody is going towards Toy Story.
How long do you think the wait will be? 2 hours.
I think it's going to be a 2-hour wait, no doubt. I don't know if we're going to do that.
Go to your right. Go to your right.
Woo! To your right. Judy, where's your popcorn bucket?
Yeah, in the room.
In the room.
I couldn't eat popcorn. I need like.
So it's kind of cool that I set up Lori Oliveri is live now on Facebook. I think she's over here waiting. With all these crowds, I don't know if I could find her.
Who are you waiting for?
I'm not waiting for anyone, but Lori Oliveri is waiting for Toy Story Land.
So, Lori, we're on our way.
I'll go check my phone. Yep, we are on our way. I'm not.
To put all these people on your phone on Find My Friend's phone.
Oh yeah, yeah, right. That's a good idea. So we use that Find Our Friends app on our iPhones, and I think it'd be pretty cool if we had everyone's cell phone so we could find people. 90 minutes. Wow.
Okay. You know what? I'm willing to do that.
90 minutes I'll do. Yeah, if she's right.
Yeah, but I'm willing to do the others with no wait.
Oh. Why don't we do Slinky Dog? Or should we, what's the plan? We don't have a plan.
I really don't want to wait.
Huh?
That's right. Slinky Dog Dash is at about a 90-minute wait.
90-minute wait for Slinky Dog Dash.
I'm willing to do the others.
Mama, you want to do the others? All right.
Straight ahead, you'll be into the regular Toy Story your whole entire Action Magic Hour and then some.
They're talking us into the other rides. They might be lying just to get us to go to the other rides.
Look at the line.
Yeah. So the line is past.
Oh, we're going in the lane.
Yeah.
Again, ladies and gentlemen,
I think they're just teasing. So One Man's Dream, the line is way past that for Slinky Dog. So the rope drop of Slinky Dog doesn't work.
What time is it?
It's 5 after 8. 10 after 8. Can you imagine what it's going to be like when Star Wars opens? Wow. Well, the land is open. All right. I got to take some pictures. See you guys. I'm in line for alien sausage. I'm almost up and ready to get in. I'm wearing my binaural headphones. Going over us.
There's one seatbelt for everybody, okay? Did you see that?
One seat for everybody? Okay, Mama. Put my recorder in my pocket. Hope it doesn't sling all my stuff in my pockets out. Is that little muffler falling off my ear? Feels like it is.
You have to have them on?
I don't know. I thought maybe I would.
Yeah, because you're moving.
The windscreen? Those are the little windscreen headphones.
You guys are going to stand on stars 6 and 7, okay? 6 and 7.
Alright, thank you.
Hi guys, how many? You're going to stand on star 8 and
That's a cool. I like that noise.
It's fun.
Oh, there's a little alien driving. Man, wild drivers.
Overheated.
Really? I was going to go on Facebook Live. It's not hot.
Charge it?
Yeah.
Okay, new toys. Let's shoot any empty rockets and down to get those seatbelts on. The rockets are not numbered, so use both doors to find any available rocket and quickly get those seatbelts on and buckled for us.
Just went the wrong way.
A message from above. For your safety, remain seated with your seatbelt
Right here.
fastened,
Oh,
your
right
hands,
here.
arms, feet, and legs inside the rockets, and supervise your children. Atención, por favor, para su seguridad.
We're trying to sit together, but
Con el cinturón de seguridad abrochado y las manos, brazos, pies y piernas adentro de sus cohetes. Y vigilen a sus niños.
That's interesting. My iPhone is not working.
No, it's gonna be working.
I can't believe it's overheated.
That's weird.
Oh, my cord is... The things I go through for the podcast.
I know.
This is cool.
Judy, we didn't get to sleep together.
What do you mean? She's right behind us.
I know, we wanted to be on the same.
What do you mean the same?
Oh, we are.
Yeah. We're all waiting for Judy to get buckled in. Here we go. Why is he pointing at his watch? Oh, it took us about 50 minutes to get on. They said 30 minutes.
From the outside.
Crazy drivers. Go the other way now. I think they could drive better than this. Wow, it's like an Uber ride. Oh, maybe it's going to stop. All right.
I enjoyed that.
That was fun. Great new ride. Hasta la vista.
Your attention, please. For your safety. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Your hands up and legs inside.
Oh, that was good.
Minute and 1/2. Minute and 30 seconds.
Yep, about a 50-minute wait when it said 30.
very cute.
But that's the way it goes at Disney World.
I drive like that and she screams at me.
Yeah,
And she loves this. Now, what's the deal?
I know. We could do this at home. I said it was.
I'd do a driving home.
I said it was like getting an Uber.
There you go.
Where to next? Oh, starting up again.
Check out Toy Story Mania. That was good. That was good.
Did you like that?
I did. That was cute. Well, one down.
Wicked cute. That was cool. T-shirts. May the force be with this one, pointing to her belly. right.
How long was it?
This line looks really long
Oh.
for a lunchbox.
90 seconds.
I hated that game. You scared of it? No. What?
She's going to show me how to do it without
Yeah.
putting it on the dining plan.
Okay.
Without putting on the dang thing? Why do you want to do that?
Okay, what do you want, Ken?
We can move forward, guys.
Smoked turkey breakfast sandwich.
Hi there. How many in your party?
I'm with these front, yeah. Oh, we're getting out of line and going to mobile order. We were chatting with some people from Canada. Scottish accent. I don't know, what do they have?
Those are desserts for breakfast.
Oh, a breakfast bowl.
Potatoes, barrels, smothered in gravy.
Yeah, that's what I want.
You do?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm getting the breakfast ball. $8 and probably 99 cents, right? What'd you get? What was that? A cherry vodka drink?
Yeah, adult lemonade.
Adult lemonade. All right. Oh, I can see the menu. They're trying to figure out how to order without our meal plan, which I don't know why. And let's see, sandwiches and more. Barbecue. Oh, we got two blonde-headed babies fighting and screaming over here. Some kind of cherry vodka drink, which, oh, grown-up lemonade, that's what it is. And I don't see the, I'm looking at the menu, but I see barbecue brisket melt. I don't see the breakfast menu there up on the board. Can you get the barbecue brisket
No,
now?
only the breakfast.
Breakfast now, yeah. So that menu up there doesn't help me at all. So the line's as long as it could possibly be in the ropes. But we are going to mobile order.
Thank you so much.
How come we're ordering off of the meal plan?
We're saving it. It's not worthy price here.
Oh,
You know, you want to save it for your.
okay. Oh, they got a mini Baby Bell cheese over there, Mom.
Where is the quick
It's actually large.
pickup? Over there. All right. I'm going to go stand over there.
We're going to go stand in the place where the mobiles pick up. All right, my iPhone is actually dead. I don't know if it's because it overheated or because I was FaceTime living first thing here in the morning for almost an hour.
Catherine? We're calling it Catherine. Oh, no. Oh,
Oh.
sorry. Thank you. Thank you for being Catherine.
That'd be really fast if ours is ready already.
Me too. I would have.
Did you get it?
Pregnant.
Oh, wow.
I looked at it. I was like, alcoholic. I'm like, oh.
Cherry vodka, lemonade.
It does.
Frozen. It's not a frozen one.
But I will be. We went to the Yachtsman last night for dinner.
Yeah.
And they had this watermelon lemonade. Oh, it was not.
Yeah.
But it was so good. I didn't even miss alcohol.
Yeah.
It had like a foam, like a lemon lime foam on the top. So, oh, it was so good. Yeah.
How you holding up in the heat?
You know what? Not too bad. I don't mind the heat so much. I have to like obviously take breaks, but if I forget to drink water, then I feel. But
Is this your first one?
it is, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I went through 3 pregnancies with all 3 of my kids born in September.
Oh my gosh.
All summer long.
Yeah, I'm quite grateful that we're due at the very beginning of December, so I don't have to be like super pregnant in the summer. It's weaning down now, right? So,
Where are you from?
Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you guys.
Yeah. Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah. We just met some Canadians.
You got to go to the next page and press "We're here."
I did. Press I'm here.
over here. Well, now we learned something very valuable.
Yeah?
That must have been how my snack didn't get charged. Didn't know that.
All right, I'm going to go scout for a table. You want to come with me? We'll scout for a table. Here, you need this to show them the order.
All right.
We'll scout for a table.
Where? I don't think there's going to be tables. Where would they be?
All right, let's head ourselves to boot camp. All right, let's march. I'm in charge of this Green Army platoon. We're going to begin our boot camp, and I want you to know you're allowed to come up to our perimeter. You do not have to remain at all for a comfortable distance away. Step on in. Perfect. We'll set up our perimeter right here. Good work.
The Green Army, man, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin boot camp, but I need to know, are you ready?
Yeah!
All right, your response out here is, sir, yes, sir. I asked you, are you ready?
Sir, yes, sir.
That is correct. All right, before we begin our boot camp, but first we're going to start by counting off. Soldiers, count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We needed a full chord. Where's number 7? All right, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, cut. Where is soldier number 7? That was a tritone, you all. That was a tritone. Well, that's your job. All right, she's good. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause. I said I want applause. Thank you so much for joining us, young lady. What is your name? That is correct. Round of applause. She got that on the first try. Good work, good work. Now let's see how you do with following orders. We're going to play a game I call Sarge Says. I know you're excited. It's like Simon Says, except with Sarge. So clearly it is better, right, Patrol? Now when I say Sarge Says, you will do the very next thing I say. If I do not say Sarge Says, you do not do it. Exactly. If I say Sarge Says attention, not yet though, not actually started. As you were, all right? I say Sarge Says salute. Not yet, we don't actually started. No, I said if I say, if that's a conditional tense. We're going camping. No, we're not going camping. What? You said 10. All right. If I say Sarge Says blah, 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 blah. Let's go right here. Sarge Says attention. Sarge Says salute. Sarge Says present arms. Sarge Says present legs. Sarge Says present elbows. To the rear. I did not say Sarge Says. It's always number 2. All right, Sarge Says turn around. Oh no, wait, Sarge Says you turn around. Wait, Sarge Says everyone face front. What are these shenanigans? Are you from the bottom of the bucket? Don't be proud of that. Go on and find more recruits. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, I want to applause for our new recruits. I said I want applause.
Yeah.
All right, thank you all for joining us, friends. There are no reptiles allowed in the backyard. Move along, we don't want to bring pest control out here. All right, good work. All right, let's continue this game of Sarge Says. Sarge Says attention. Sarge Says present heads. Sarge Says present shoulders. Sarge Says present knees. Sarge Says present toes. Sarge Says put it all together. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Sarge Says out.
all extra. Let's have a round of applause for this patrol. All right, recruits, that was good work, but now let's see how you do with marching. We are going to march starting on the left foot on my mark. Recruits, your job. Continue marching. Stay in your single file line at all times. Do you understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
Your response is, sir, yes, sir. I asked you, do you understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
Thank you. Everyone has to speak up. I was not molded with plastic ears. All right, let's march. Mark, time, mark, and lift, right, lift, knees up, lift, right, lift, double time, lift, right, double time, left, right, hammer time. So it says home.
Can't touch this.
That is correct. Let's have applause for our patrol. I said applause. Now check for more advanced training. That's right.
Advanced training.
Private dancer is setting up
The obstacle course.
one foot in a hoop and no, three and
These are
three.
hula hoops they put on the ground.
I want to apologize. These are not educational toys. All right. Private dancer will now demonstrate how the course is run. Private dancer, go! And hip, 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 hip. Wait, let's try that again. Safety first. And go! Hip, 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 hip. Round of applause for Private dancer. What you want him to do. All right, we're going to start there on the end. You're first, my young friend. You got this. And go! Yes. Oh, I like the crisscross. Good work. Nicely done, son. And go! Go, go, go. Excellent hustle. Good work. Go!
All the kids are doing it. All the kids are
Yes, and you did not
doing the obstacle course.
Go!
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go. Thank you for increase. And go. You got this, son. Go, 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 go. Yes. Fabulous job. Nicely won.
Little guys.
Good work. Nicely done. All right. Private dancer, pick up the hoops. Private eyes. Private investigator, deploy the bucket. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for target practice. We are setting up 3 buckets. Your job, pick your camo ammo. Lob it into bucket 1, bucket 2, then bucket 3. If you miss a bucket, you may be doing a jumping jack. You may be doing one anyway. I'm in a mood right now. What is going on? They go right side up.
Can you tell which
Which one's the right side? The green one goes that way.
These toys do not have batteries, ladies and gentlemen. All right, there we go. Nicely done. All right, private eyes, we're watching you. Show us how it's done. Bucket 1, bucket 2.
Yeah. Target practice. Oh.
Bucket 2 twice. That's a jumping jack. Let's go. No, you have to do the arms too. There we go. Round of applause for private eye.
Yeah.
You may get closer, my friend. It's okay. Go ahead. Bucket 1. Yep.
Woo.
Bucket 2. Good work. Nicely done. Back in line. All right, my friend. Remember.
All the kids are doing target practice. They're throwing little balls into 3 buckets.
Bucket 2 and 3.
Whoa, all 3.
Good work, son. Yeah, don't get too cocky, brother. Bucket 1. Bucket 2. Ooh, bucket 3.
Yay!
Bucket is still 1 jumping jack, though. Good work, son. Thank you. Back in line. All right,
If you miss, you gotta do jumping jacks.
Bucket 2. Ooh, bucket 3. Oh, it's all right. You will perfect these skills in college. Relax. Back in line. Come right on in, my friend. Bucket 1. Ooh, good lob, though. Bucket 2. Oh, you hit the rim at bucket 3.
Yay!
Get back in line. Good work. Extra points for injury. All right, my young friend, come. You can get closer to the buckets if you wish. Go on, bucket 1. You got it, buddy. Yep, bucket 2. Yep, and bucket 3.
Hey! All 3.
All right, Princess, you're up next. Go ahead, Your Majesty. Bucket 1, bucket 2. Oh, 2 and 3 in 1. Good work.
Hey!
Remember, people throw it like a girl is not an insult. Good work, friends. It's now time for our... Oh, here you go. It's now time For all of you that become official members of our Green Army platoon, time to take the official oath. Everyone go ahead and raise your right hand. The other right. Good. If you're unsure, put up both, whatever. Now, repeat after me. Really? I. State your name. Oh, for the love of God. Do solemnly promise to follow the laws of the toy box. To protect at all times. And to never leave a toy behind. Good work. Wait, don't repeat that. We're done with the repeating part. You're making me look stupid in front of stop and time. I apologize. They trained with major confusion.
I love him.
All right. For our listening graduation photo. If you have a photographic device, get him ready at this time. All right, recruits, get on it. Everyone needs to door alone. Salute. Ready. Aim. Smile. And at ease. Good work. Let's have a round of applause for our recruits. You may now return to your family. If you cannot find your family, find a better one. All right, a round of applause for that. Nicely done. All right, let's head back to the barracks.
There they go. They're marching back. A very cool show with the Green Army men. Here they come. They never used to talk before. Here they come, marching by.
And play. Oh, not you. You're in a corner. All right, let's take a look at this precision, ladies and gentlemen. Note the training. Good work, control.
They got extra plastic piece on their backs. Or like, where they were formed from, just like when you were a kid. That's funny. I don't know if I may have lost my family.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's show them how it's done.
So my iPhone is definitely dead. We're seeing if maybe in Toy Story, oh, if they walked away from me. Yep, they're missing. Oh my God, I'm totally... They took off and I don't know where they are. Do they know I don't have an iPhone? They can't call me? Oh well. And I don't know where they were going.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.